Good afternoon, Retriever fans, and welcome back to the UMBC Coach's Corner. I'm Dan Lahat. I'm joined by head softball coach, Coach Joe French. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you.
Been an exciting season. Regular season's almost over, but you got towards that one goal, getting back to the American East Tournament.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's been a great year. I remember at the beginning of the year we talked about those first 17 games going out on the road, and hope you come back with, give or take either side of 500 to 8-9, 9-8, whatever it was, and we came back better than that. I think that gave us some early season confidence that we were able to feed off of. And then as the season was going on, I could see us getting better day to day, week to week, month to month. And then we hit that little stretch where we opened the conference where we lost those tough games against Stony Brook and those tough games against Binghamton. So if you turn the clock back to the conclusion of the second week of the conference, we hit that little lull. So since then, and I know this is kind of like a cliche, but every game's almost been like a playoff type game. And the amazing thing with this team is we've been saying all year how young we are, that type of thing, but to go on the road again in a tough environment after losing those close ones and then take 2 or 3 at Maine, I think reestablished our confidence and our swagger per se. And then the series against Lowell where we had the dramatic win, that was huge. And then this weekend we played good on the first day, but I knew we weren't at our A+ game, and I told the girls before game 3, we all knew Maine had taken 2 out of 3. We were hoping to go up there where Binghamton takes the 2 out of 3, and we only need to get 2 on the road. And then when we found out that we needed to get the 3rd, so nothing fazed them. I mean, they just said, and we played a stellar game, grand style, the 10-0 game. So I think our season was a basis of steps where we did this, we did that, we've gotten better, we've gotten more confident. We've had a variety of players step up. I mean, if you look at who's been hot this week or that week, who's done this, and then you got your old reliables. Our pitching's been solid from day one, which remember I've been telling you that since you've been here. It starts in a circle, ends in a circle. So they've been keeping us in ball games. There's only been a couple ball games where we haven't, been in that, and that happens over 50 games. And then, we've had some consistent hitters that have just pounded the ball from day one. But then if you look through the lineup, different weeks, different games, different kids have come up with big hits. And it just isn't 8 or 9. I mean, we've used 12 to 14 different players that have done that. And then Kelly Lane, we moved her left field, and she gets big hits against Maine. She gets big hits against Lowell, and then this weekend she had a couple big hits. Okay, so it's been a team effort, no doubt about it.
Along the way, you kind of get to turn this last weekend into a celebration against Albany with senior day, but then getting ready for the tournament.
Well, since we're in, and I'm sure Albany's thinking the same thing, the last thing you want to do is get anybody hurt. And then there's that always, how much, do you show, in this type of way? I mean, you think of, you're an Oriole fan, you think when the Orioles got to play, do I set the rotation? Do I do this? Do I do it? You can throw all that stuff in a hat and you'll get 100 different answers, okay? You go out, you play the games, you hope you have a good weekend, and, your kids play well, and no one gets hurt, and then you go into the playoffs. Now, I do not have to tell you, my team will be confident going to the playoffs. They may be a little nervous, which is good, but they will be confident.
Well, good luck this weekend. You got the 2 games, maybe on Friday, and then finish it up Saturday before heading up to probably Stony Brook for the American East Tournament, so good luck with that.
All right, thank you.
Once again, the Retrievers finish out the regular season with the 3-game series against Albany this weekend. Tentatively set for 2 games on Friday and then 1 on Saturday, but we'll see what this weather brings us. For the Coach's Corner, I'm Dan Lahat.